Hi friends. So recently so many job recruitments are going on after the lockdown because of the corona pandemic, but still some of the companies are coming forward to take the candidates maybe from SBI and maybe from Andhra Pradesh state government for lecturer post and assistant professor posts. For all these things, aptitude, quantitative aptitude is the must, and almost all the topics are very important in quantitative aptitude. So I have taken very easier, the most easier part of the quantitative aptitude as the my first class in quantitative aptitude topic. So that is problems on ages. So basically it comes under even the problems on ratio also. So it's very easy. So let us see in which view we need to see and in which way we need to absorb the question so that we can give the proper answer within less time. Okay, that's what our job is. Okay, the time limit is very crucial here because the time may not be sufficient. So you may get hardly less than a minute, maybe 40 seconds also for each question. So let's go ahead how we need to see these type of problems. Yeah, I like to discuss the general case in generally what they are providing the information and what they are willing to get the answer from us. So in general there is three times they will mention. One is present time and past time and future time, and also there are two persons, one may be person 1 and person 2. So this is the minimum case. So the persons may be increased, maybe three persons may be there, four persons may be there, but the times are the same: present time, past time and future time. So now let us see, if for example the age of a person 1 in present time is x, and what is his age if a years ago. That means maybe the present age of person 2 is y, if we call like that, and a is the time. That means what is the age of person 1 a years ago. So the age will be x minus a, simply. Similarly, so what is the age of person 2 a years ago is y minus a. And similarly in future also, so what is age of person 1, hence b years. That means after b years is x plus b. Similarly for that of person 2 is y plus b. So this table is very easy and even self-explanatory only. Now if you see this one, a will be given and b will be given, maybe x may be given or y may be given. You have to know any one of the other thing. That's all, very simple. There is no much. It looks like there are too many variables x y a b, but still a and b and x may be given, and they may ask y, or they may ask any one of these four by providing all other three. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, let's see example by example. I have collected only three examples because all other examples are almost similar, so I don't like to waste your time. So I have collected three examples. Let me start with them. The first example is like this: Farah got married 8 years ago. Today, her age is 1 and 2 by 7 times her age at time of her marriage. At present, her daughter's age is 1/6 of her age. What was the what was her daughter's age 3 years ago? Okay, it's very simple. One by one, and let us read one by one and let's go ahead. Farah got married 8 years ago. So here you can take according to our principle. Let's take Farah's age at present is x years. Then what happened to 8 years ago? It will be x minus 8. Okay, that's all, x minus 8. Today her age is 1 and 2 by 7 times her age at the time of her marriage. That means today her age is, that means x is equal to 1 and 2 by 7 times her age at the time of her marriage. That means 1 and 2 by 7 into x minus 8. Very simple. Okay, let's see that part. Let for us age at present is x. For us age at the time of her marriage is x minus 8. Because she got married 8 years ago. That means x minus 8. So what happened? According to this line, today her age is 1 and 2 by 7 times her age at the time of her marriage. That means x is equal to 1 and 2 by 7 times of x minus 8. Simple. So if we solve this part, it will be x is equal to 9 by 7 times of x minus 8. 7x is equal to 9x minus 72. 2x is equal to 72. And x is equal to 36. Simple. Over. So for us age is 36. Finish. What next? At present her daughter's age is 1/6 of her age. That means her daughter's age is x by 6. Simple. That is 6 years. That means x is 36. So her daughter's age is x by 6. That means 36 years only. But what is our problem? What was her daughter's age 3 years ago? That means we need to go 3 years ago. So it should be minus 3. Her daughter's age 3 years ago is 3 years. So her daughter's age now is 3 years, 6 years. So 3 years ago should be 6 minus 3. Definitely it will be 3 years. That's all. Let's move on to next problem. A man was asked to state his age in years. His reply was, take my age 3 years hence, multiply it by 3 and then subtract 3 times my age 3 years ago and you will know how old I am. So what is the age of the man? So it's very simple. He told that take my age 3 years hence. That means let me take his age as x. So 3 years hence means it should be x plus 3. Multiply it by 3. Okay, 3 into x plus 3 and subtract 3 times my age 3 years ago. So age 3 years ago means x minus 3 and that too 3 times. So 3 into x minus 3. That part should be subtracted from 3 into 3 plus x plus 3. Very simple. See this part. Take my age 3 times hence means x plus 3. Multiply it by 3 means 3 into x plus 3. So this part up to this part. Now we need to subtract 3 times of my age 3 years ago. So 3 years ago his age is x minus 3 and 3 times of that is 3 into x minus 3 and that will be his age. That means is equal to x. That's all. Yes, x is his age. We have already assumed that his age is x. So that's all. 3x will get cancelled and 9 minus of minus 3 into minus 3. That means minus of minus is plus. So x will be simply 18. That's all. Simple. Or that's all. Very simple. Okay, it's very simple. We need to understand the language. That's all. Not more than that. So let's move on to third problem. Yeah, his age is 18 years. Yeah. X age 3 years ago was 3 times the present age of Y. Okay. At present, Z's age is twice the age of Y. Okay. Also, Z is 12 years younger to X. Okay. What is the present age of Z? Cute. X age 3 years ago was 3 times the present age of Y. Let's take the age of X as X, Y as Y, Z as Z. Simple. No need to confuse at all. So now see, X age 3 years ago was 3 times the present age of Y. So the present age of Y is y only. So that is 3 times of y. So 3y is equal to x 3 years ago is x minus 3. So simply that will be x minus 3 is equal to 3y. Very simple. So the next statement is at present Z's age is twice the age of y. That means Z is equal to 2y. Also Z is 12 years younger to x. So who is younger? Z is younger. So the 12 should be x is more as compared to Z. So it should be x minus Z is equal to 12. Simply over. That's all. So what is the present age of Z? So I want Z, that's all. So it's clearly written that Z is equal to 2y. So if I know y, I can easily solve this problem. So by using the third formula, capital X minus Z is equal to 12. X can be taken from the first formula in terms of y. Similarly, Z can be taken from the second formula in terms of y. So that I will get y uniquely. And then I will substitute that y in the second equation. Then I will get Z. Very simple. So x is 3y plus 3 and z is 2y. So 3y plus 3 minus 2y is equal to 12. So y is equal to 12 minus 3 is equal to 9. So what's z? Z is equal to 2y. Z is equal to 2y. So z is equal to 18. So that's all. So present age of z is 18 years. Very simple. So this is the least very simplest problems from quantitative aptitude. So please practice it. It hardly have 60 maximum 60 or 100 problems in any of the practice material. So you can easily finish it off within 4 to 5 hours also. Okay, it's very simple. So thank you so much for your kind support for my YouTube channel, and please like this video if you like it. Please share this video with your friends and family so that yes, I will complete the quantitative aptitude within 1 month, because the for assistant professors and lecturers the date is around December only. So I like to complete within 1 or 2 months only completely. I will completely finish off this quantitative aptitude in within 1 or 2 months only. So please follow me so that you can easily get it. And if you have any doubts, please write in the comment box so that I can prepare it and I can tell you. No issue at all. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please be subscribed and kindly press the bell button so that you will get the notifications whenever I upload any video. Thank you so much.